My husband thought he was boarding a flight to paradise, but he actually walked straight into his own execution. Standing at Gate 4B, the air smelled like stale coffee and cheap jet fuel. I was holding our boarding passes, smiling like the naive wife I had been for 5 whole years. Mark told me he needed to grab a quick water bottle before they called Group 3. He walked away, blending into the crowd of travelers. Seconds later, a gorgeous brunette in a sleek trench coat approached me. Her face was pale and her eyes held a mix of pity and cold rage. She held out a black leather bifold. She looked at me and said, "He left this." Before I could thank her, she vanished into the terminal crowd. I recognized the worn leather immediately. It was Mark's wallet. He must have dropped it right where she was standing. My heart gave a strange, uneasy thud. I opened it slowly, expecting to see his driver's license and credit cards. Instead, my breath caught in my throat. Tucked into the zippered coin pouch were 2 rings. One was my diamond wedding band, which I thought I lost down the bathroom sink 3 months ago. I cried for days over that loss, and Mark had sweetly comforted me. The other was a stunning, identical diamond ring, but the inside band was engraved with a name that wasn't mine. It read Chloe Forever. If you are hooked by how fast a perfect life can shatter, subscribe right now so you never miss how I tore his world apart. The world went completely silent around me. People were rushing past, laughing and talking, but I felt like I was drowning in an ocean of ice. Mark had stolen my ring just to replicate it for another woman. He didn't lose it. He took it to a jeweler. The betrayal didn't just hurt, it made me physically sick. My stomach twisted into a tight knot, and my hands shook so violently I almost dropped the wallet. 5 years of shared dreams, late-night promises, and plans for a family were nothing but a beautifully constructed lie. Mark returned a minute later, holding a plastic bottle, a bright, fake smile plastered on his handsome face. He didn't even notice my pale face or my trembling lips. He looked at his watch and said it was time to board. I looked at him, really looked at him, and realized I was married to a monster. I calmly told him my stomach was cramping, badly, and that I couldn't get on the plane. He panicked, but not for me. His eyes darted around, terrified that his carefully planned vacation was ruined. He tried to convince me to just take an aspirin and push through it. That was the moment my love died, and pure, unadulterated fury took over. I insisted he go ahead to secure our checked bags and check into the resort, promising I would catch the next flight in the morning. He hesitated, but his selfishness won. He kissed my cheek, a kiss that made my skin crawl, and walked down the jet bridge. The moment the doors closed, I went straight to the desk, canceled my ticket, and began my war. Driving back to our empty suburban home, the silence in my car was deafening. Every corner of our house reminded me of the life I thought we built. But now it just felt like a crime scene. I didn't cry. The tears were replaced by a cold, calculating resolve that terrified even me. I went straight to his home office and unlocked his desk drawer with a spare key he thought I forgot about. I found old bank statements, a burner phone, and a lease agreement for an apartment downtown under a name I didn't recognize. He was funding a whole double life with our savings. He was planning to leave me, but he wanted to drain me completely first. I spent the next 48 hours packing up every single piece of his clothing, his expensive tech gear, and his prized sports memorabilia. But I didn't throw them away, and I didn't burn them. That would be too messy and legally complicated. Instead, I arranged a massive yard sale on our front lawn, advertising it online as a cheating husband liquidation event. Neighbors gathered, taking his $1,000 golf clubs for $50. I sold everything he cherished for pennies, watching his materialistic world dissolve into the hands of strangers. By the time his plane landed back home 2 days later, the house was completely empty. When Mark walked through the front door expecting a sick wife, he found nothing but bare walls and a single folding chair in the center of the living room. I was sitting on that chair, holding his black wallet in my lap. His face dropped from confusion to sheer horror as he realized his secret was out. He tried to lie, stammering about how the ring was a surprise anniversary gift, but his voice cracked. I threw the wallet at his feet, watched the 2 rings roll across the hardwood floor, and handed him the divorce papers. He lost his wife, his savings, his pristine reputation, and his precious belongings all in one weekend. Trust is like a mirror. Once it is shattered, you can glue it back together, but you can still see the cracks in the reflection. What would you have done if you found that second ring in your spouse's wallet? Tell me in the comments below, and share this story with someone who needs to know that a woman's strength should never be underestimated. Life teaches us that the people we love the most can hold the sharpest knives, but survival means learning how to take the blade and cut the ties that bind us to their deception.